Hi, this is Mani Chopra here, and I wanted to share with you details of our next online event. So Tuesday, the 28th of April, we are running our coffee morning online as a virtual meeting, of course. But this time we're opening it up to everyone apart from our VIP members, which is normally held for. And I'll tell you the reason why is because of COVID-19. We want to raise a little bit of money for the food banks locally. So what we're doing is for a small amount of £10, we're going to be running a smashing event for you and going to give you great value. So the first half of the morning, so the event runs on the 28th of April from 10:30 till 12:30 in the morning, and we kick it off with Ask the Expert, and Jack Jiggins is going to be who is a very experienced property developer, is going to be talking about his impact to his property development business and how he's mitigated some of the risks and what his plan is going forward in order to capitalize on some of the opportunities coming through, but more importantly, keep his business steady. Secondly, he's going to talk about a very important topic, which I think is going to be very useful for us in the coming months, is assisted sales. This is when you work with the vendors directly, whether it's through signing an option or there's different types of legal contracts you can sign with them and agree a price. And then you uplift on the add value to the property either through planning or building it or refurbishing it or what have you. So he's going to give us how he's been using assisted sales so far in his business, because he's had a lot of experience with it. So I think that's our first speaker, Jack Jiggins. Our second two speakers are Seha from Your Keys and Protection, who's going to give a mortgage update. She's one of our sponsors. Because that mortgage market is changing on a weekly basis, so it'd be good to get a weekly update on that. And then Arif from Math Plus, who's one of our other sponsors, going to talk about the business update. So in terms of the grants and the measures that the Chancellor has announced a few weeks ago, what's the current situation, how you can actually apply for some of these grants and measures. And then the second half of the morning, the second hour, we have a deal clinic. So if you are considering a deal, it could be a deal on an auction, a deal that you're in the middle of but not quite sure whether you want to go ahead with it. So we've got 4 experts in various different stages of the deal, sort of end-to-end deal analysis for a property. So we've got David, who's a planning consultant who can tell you upfront what the opportunity is from a planning or a permitted development perspective. We've then got Tariq, who is a commercial solicitor but also specializes in joint venture agreements and contracts with vendors. So he'd be very happy to be able to implement some of those assisted sales contracts that you managed to sign through. We've got Andrew Thrypland from Capricorn, who is a very sort of top broker in the country. He's, I think, in the top 10 brokers of the country, and he's going to talk about how he can fund that particular deal for you and structure that. And last but not the least, Romy can give you a view from a deal appraisal side of view, from GDVs, from a property development perspective. So remember, it's £10. That's all we're asking for, and all of that goes to charity to support the Slough Food Bank in the hour of need. So register using the link below, and also there's a link underneath the video to send your deals through as well. So we'll be only using 3 to 4 deals depending on time to actually discuss those live, but all the other deals will also get the benefit of being analyzed on a one-to-one basis by the panel, as I mentioned. So definitely get clicking on the links below, and I'm hoping to see you online then.